then we'll be in line for Bedford for Port Hill Roundabout. Okay, yeah. So there'll be some other stuff on the way. What do you reckon's round this corner? I don't know. So because we don't know,
Yes.
we just want to make sure that we're ready for it. Can you see where we could see more? What could we see? There are places. You see these trees?
Yeah.
Bushes. If you look over the bushes, sometimes you get a reflection of a car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a prime example here is you see that new green. I think it's like an electric charge point. Yeah. Then you get a reflection on it. So if there was a car coming round, you might see their lights and that.
Right.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you live here, stuff like that's really, really important.
Mm.
Because sometimes you get into like bad habits of just thinking, there's no one there.
Mm.
Oh, it's a bit sharp, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
So what can we do? Make that a bit better, yeah? So we got a good distance here between us and the car, right? Yeah. What's the positives of sitting that distance?
It gives time to brake.
Yeah, but what
and
you see the
have
distance? We're sitting here,
Yeah.
so we're just seeing their wheels on your bonnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that a positive thing? Any idea?
Yeah, it gives time for me. There's if it stops suddenly or
Yeah, that's one. Or if they break down.
Yeah.
Then we could, if there wasn't the lights there, get round them. Yeah. But another one that's really important in the winter, you normally got your heater on in the car. So if you're too near, you're sucking in all their fumes.
All right.
And then that can make you feel tired, loss of concentration. So it's called a dispersal space. Okay. So when you're ready, I'd like you to pull up where you think it's safe, legal and convenient. How do you think of that? What do you think? Okay?
For me, it was okay.
Okay, yeah. So, did you see the vehicle behind us?
Yes.
Okay, so that was fine. I don't know. I thought safe, legal, and convenient. Do you think there was anywhere we could have sort of pulled up before? Do you think this was the best place? I mean, there's nothing really wrong with this place. It's fine. But if you look back,
Could have been earlier, but I wanted to give her time, or the car behind me some time to get out of me.
okay, so that's fair enough. It's a good point, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think personally, right, yeah, what you could have done, you had that vehicle behind you. So, because where we was, when I said to it, it was all yellow lines, yeah. So if you look further down the road and you see that point there, just have your signal on a bit earlier and then come in, yeah. Would this fail you on a test? Nah, it's not going to fail you. It's all right. You did what they said, but I think you could have been more prompt and got in basically. Okay, so when you're ready, let's carry on.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to come to a roundabout at the end of this road, and what we're going to do, we're going to go straight. So that is your second exit, yeah? What's the speed limit here?
30.
How do we know?
Lampposts.
Yeah. It's lampposts. Where there's lampposts, yeah? Is it always 30 where there's lampposts?
Unless there's a speed sign.
Yeah, unless there's another sign, yeah? So we're going straight ahead of this roundabout, yeah? What do you think on that roundabout? Good? Bad?
Yes.
Very
For me,
good,
it's
yeah?
good.
Okay, yeah? So it was very good, apart from one thing that I just noticed, right, yeah? And that was no mirrors before you signalled.
Alright.
Okay? So if you think about that, right, yeah? What potentially could be at the side of the car? Potentially.
Because there weren't vehicles, I would expect.
It's not going to be a car, is it? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's no room.
Yeah.
But potentially, there could be something slim,
Yeah.
like a
Bike or
Bike, yeah?
motorbike or something.
and you know, like you've got those electric scooters and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So potentially, was there a big chance for it? Probably not, right? Yeah. But what we're trying to build up is a good habit. Yeah, that's the key, right? So before you signal, always
You need to check.
Yeah, always get that mirror check in. Yeah,
Okay.
always. But apart from that, I thought the position was really good. I liked it. Good. You can definitely see progress, can't we?
Yeah.
Definitely coming on now. So next roundabout, we're going to go straight again, which is your second exit. See these islands in the middle of the road, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who are they for?
Pedestrians.
And do we have to let them go? If someone's waiting, you let them go?
I'm thinking. Yeah, if there's enough space, I would. If it's safe, I would.
Okay, right. Let you do this. Oh, that curb slightly, yeah? So. So we're going to take the next road on your left. And then you're just going to pull over on the left here, yeah? Okay, so that's it. So because we're stopping for a second, just put it into P, yeah? So if you're stopping to go again, that's fine, you can leave it in gear. But if you're stopping to chat for a second, let's do that. So I just want to clarify this, yeah? You know that bit that I asked you the question about the island in the middle of the road, right? Yeah. Okay, so they put islands in the middle of the road for this reason. They don't want to pay out for a pedestrian crossing, okay, but they want to make it safe, right? Yeah. So for example, a pedestrian could use this to go halfway across the road and be reasonably safe, okay. But if you are kind of going down the road because everyone wants to be nice and you're saying, oh, I've got room, I'm going to let these guys go. So obviously pedestrians, they're going to go for it, aren't they? They think you're the responsible one. I'm safe, lady with a pram, right? Yeah. But your problem is if you've got someone behind you. So let's use an example of a lorry, and he's, you know, he's not used to driving in this country, doing something else, tuning his radio, and he hits you right in the back. You are going to be shunted into these people, right? Yeah. And you might say, oh, that don't happen. It does. Have a look on Google. Terrible stories, right? Yeah, because people don't expect you to stop. So our responsibility sometimes, like as you as a doctor, you might be with people that you want to give them the easy thing, but you know they've got to go through this to get checked just to make sure it's okay. And it's the same with this. Sometimes we've got to have those rules in place. So even though you look like the nasty one, you're not really. It's a lot safer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, you don't give them weight. If they walk out in front of you, then yeah, be aware. You know, just ease off your gas, but just think about bigger vehicles behind, right? Yeah. So now, just want to go on to that issue with that roundabout, right? Yeah. You don't normally do that. Actually, your position's been really good, right? Yeah. So was that just a one-off?
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the danger? What could happen if we're used to going up the curb?
Oh, of course, someone's walking.
Well, to start financially, if you get your nice new car and you're banging the curb, them tyres are going to go really quick, right? Yeah. So there's obviously the other one is people on the pavement, which is, you don't want that. So this mirror here, Yeah, just use that mirror here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to have a look as we go round these little roads of just making sure you've got that position. I don't want that going up the curve, and we'll keep an eye on that as we go through these roundabouts. So when you're ready, pull away from here, and we're going to go left, okay?
We're going to go left this one?
Left there, yeah? So if you take a look at that position, fine, yeah? Just a fraction oversteering, now it's not fine, all right, yeah? So have we got an issue there?
No.
Let's have a look, yeah? Just go around a couple more times just to get this straight. Where do you think we are on our position? We're more in the centre, aren't we, yeah? So again, get used to using this mirror. So when we go round this bend here, imagine there could be someone coming round this corner not thinking about us. So we really want to stay more left, and our head wants to be more right, looking over. Can you see? Okay. Right, so we're going to go left at the top of the road here. So this is similar to that roundabout, yeah? We're going obviously to the left, but we don't want to hit that curb. Okay, so at the end of the road, we're going to go left. Okay, so that's better. We're not. So when you put your signal on there, yeah, there was a road there before it, yeah? Do you think that was all right?
No.
I think it wasn't too bad, to be honest with you, yeah? It's something to be alert of if there was a car there, but I think the priority was our main one. We're going right at this roundabout, yeah? So if you look at that, the mirror checks were after you signalled, yeah? So remember, because that was good, you was waiting, but just get the mirror checks in, yeah? So what can you see in front?
Big traffic.
Yeah, so what do you reckon we need to do? What's the priority? What do we need to know?
Off the gas. Huh?
Yeah, but who's behind us, yeah? How far's that guy behind us?
Yeah.
He's alright, that blue car, isn't he? So if we're going to be stopped more than say 10 seconds, 15 seconds, then you can put on what?
Park.
Handbrake.
Handbrake.
Yeah. don't know whether you'd really want to put it into park, only because it's more to do, if you see what I mean. Okay, with this, you just on the gas. So these pedestrian crossings, how do we know they're not going to change?
They've just changed. They were on the red a few minutes ago.
It's to do with people, right, yeah?
People.
So if there's people there that have pressed the button, then they're going to change, all right, yeah? If you look to the box on the right and it's not lit up, then they're never going to change, right, yeah? So as we go through these, give me a shout if you think they're going to change or not, yeah? Like these pedestrian crossings, do you think they're going to change? No people, and the box is not lit up on the right, so pretty much never going to change, yeah? Okay, so we set up traffic lights down here, yeah? We're going to go left at these lights. Okay, so this is the second time that potentially, can you see there's a road there, yeah? Okay, and then what we're going to do now is go left at the roundabout, and then the next roundabout that we come to, we're going to go right, okay? So where are we going to the next roundabout?
Right.
Good. See here, I don't know whether I'd leave my signal on, turn it off now, and then restart again.
Is that one?
Okay. Go down here. Okay. So we're going to have a look at this, yeah? So come down here, bring yourself down. Okay, and then what we're going to do is go left. Going to stop you there, yeah? So can you see? Did you see that lady? Okay, let's go through here, and then we're just going to pull up, yeah?
Yep.
Just keep going straight a second. Just going to look for a place to stop. Let's go right here, go round here to your right. Yeah, I'm just looking for a place to pull up. Okay, let's drive. Okay. An awkward place. Yeah, just go round a bit again, yeah? I might be able to use it. See here, just pull up on the left here. Yeah, just for a bit, yeah? Okay, don't really want to stop here too long, but okay. So put it into P a second. That's it, yeah. Okay, so what happened on that roundabout?
I wasn't sure which it is.
Okay, yeah. So what was my instruction? Where did I say go? Do you remember? Yeah.
Even if it's wrong, keep going.
Yeah. So the problem was we made a bit of a rash decision on the roundabout, right? Yeah. So what you need to do, you remember we've done that roundabout before, yeah? So if you think of it on a very basic level, right is going to be the third exit. Yep, so there's no one on the crossing, yeah? Can you see? It's the people walking towards the crossing. Now we're going to go right at this roundabout. So it's the third exit. Look at it, yeah? The fourth exit is coming back on ourselves. So mirror signal right. Okay, make sure you get the mirror checks in before the signal. There's your position there. Try and get it in your mind where you're going. You're going down there. Can you see?
Yeah.
So keep the signal on, but nice and easy as you go round, right? Yeah. So that's the first one. That's the second one. So at this point now, middle mirror, left mirror, get over to your left. Can you see? A bit closer. Into your left now. Can you see? Right. Turn off your signal. Right. So this next roundabout, we're going to go right. Okay. Okay. So it's beeping because there's someone by the side of it. Can you see? Right here, and we're going. So normally we'd be in that right lane. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? So on this one, we just stay on our outside, okay, yeah? Obviously you can't get too near the roundabout. Okay, so the next roundabout, we're going to go right again, yeah? Okay, so can we change lanes now? What do you reckon? Yeah, do we need a signal? No one around really, is there? Yeah, just straight over. Yeah, signal off. I'm just going to turn that off, yeah, just got it onto full beam. We'll go over that in a minute. But let's go right here. Do you want me to help on this one? Do you want to have a crack on your own?
Just let me have a look.
Go on then. So right, third exit, yeah? Right, you're indicating left.
That's the first.
Yep.
That's
Second.
the second.
Okay.
Two of those.
Okay. So indicate left, right? Yeah. just going to come over. Right, turn off your service. Right, let's go straight ahead again, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, then we're going to go straight ahead again here, yeah? Okay, then you're going to go right at this roundabout, yeah? So right at this roundabout, third exit. Okay, so now what we're going to do at the roundabout up here, we're not going right, we're going to go left, okay, yeah? So we're going to go left. And then we're going to go pull up on the left here, okay? So try and get pulled forward a bit more so you're a little bit nearer the curb. Can you see? Go forward a bit more. Go on, keep going. It's fine. Yep. So if you go too slow, just give it a little bit more gas, right? Yeah. So like that, just hold the wheel where it is, and that draws in the back. Do you see?
Mm.
So if you're going too slow and turning your wheel, it just doesn't do anything. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So relax a second, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's have a plan to get this done, right? Yeah. So first of all, you tell me if this seems about right. Okay. You're coming up to this roundabout, and you're turning right. Okay, so we're signalling right, so we're here, right? So at this point here, sometimes you get too near the roundabout, right? Yeah, so you're jamming yourself up to the roundabout. All that's going to happen is you're going to scratch all the alloys by hitting that. Yeah, so we need to keep that distance, right? Yeah, when you get to here, there's having a look at you, there's like a doubt that you're at this point, there's a doubt that you're not sure whether it seems right to get over into your left. Am I correct on that one? Am I hitting that mark there, or am I wrong?
No, I'm sure, but
So you're sure? Are you happy that from this point here you check your mirrors and you get over?
no. All right, no. I always
Yeah.
it's a bit closer here when I'm out of this.
Yeah. But when you're
When I pass this point.
okay, yeah. But what I'm saying is sometimes it looks like to me when you're on the roundabout, the one thing is you're very near. Okay, so you seem to be really near on the roundabout. But when you get to this point here, okay, we really need to check our mirrors and move back into that left lane.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's the point where you're either slowing down or you seem really unsure about moving into that point. That's
Yes.
why.
Yeah. That's true.
Is
Yeah,
is that the bit I'm hitting on that
Yeah,
mark, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So because we've got that happening, right? Yeah. let's treat it like a guitar, and I'm going to take away 2 strings, right? Yeah, and the strings I'm going to take away is, I don't want you to worry about the observation, right? Yeah, I'm going to tell you when to go, right? Yeah, so when I say go, then you concentrate on that.
So how early do I need to come out from the very near lane to the outside?
Okay, when you're about, well, what I would say is you need to start checking your mirrors here, right? Yeah, to see that it's clear.
All right.
Okay, that's the first thing. So you can come in with your mirrors quite early. You can come in sort of here, be looking, turning your head here, all right? Yeah, and then once you know it's clear, then you give your left signal and then move into the left. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to deal with the traffic. When you hear me say go, you go. Your job is not to get as near to the roundabout, so you concentrate on your position, right? Yeah, and then your second job is using the mirrors and then moving back. But with that, I'm going to help you. I'm going to be looking with you, and I'm going to say, right, mirror, signal, and over, and we'll do that a couple of times so you can get that confidence up, right? Yeah. Now here on that roundabout there, I think it was the one by the Portofino restaurant, right? Yeah, you were doing all right, but when you come off, when you kind of doubted yourself, you went slow, and there was a vehicle behind you that was pushing up, right? Yeah, but the road in front of us was clear. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go up here, we're going to come down, we're going to go, so we'll be coming round and down that way, but when we do the right, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be helping you on the roundabout, and I'm going to be saying it's clear, get over, right? Just so we can take away that weight and that worry, and then we'll go from there. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on when you're ready. So, first roundabout, we're going to go left, okay? So that is your first exit. Actually, no, I think I can cut this out and make this better, actually. Sorry, change that. At the roundabout, go right, yeah? So that's going to be your third exit. Okay, so like I say, I'm going to help you, so I'll be telling you when to go. Your job is position, and then I'll work with you on the mirror. Okay, so let's have a look together. If we come up slower, yep, it's looking like it's falling into place, hopefully. Don't know about this guy, don't know about this one. Okay, but your main job now is going to be position, right? We don't want to be jammed up against the roundabout. Okay. Okay, so your job, think of position. Okay, don't need to signal left to keep right, yeah? So not too near, so I would say here, yeah? Now check your mirror together, can you see?
Yeah.
And then signal off. Okay, so that's how we're going to break down our jobs. Me helping you when to go, you really concentrating on not getting so tight, all right, yeah? So I would say, you know, when we first came to junctions and it's easy to oversteer, that's similar to what's happening now, do you see? And then the second one, the third one is when we're checking our mirrors and I'm saying, yeah, it's clear, let's get over, all right, yeah? For some example, I don't know why you put your left signal on there. It was the right one, okay? But we'll leave that. So at these traffic lights coming up, we're going to go right. You're already through, aren't you? If you'd stopped, what do you think would have happened? You would have blocked the road, wouldn't you? Okay, so there's a one-way system here, yeah? And we're going to follow it around and we're going to keep in the left lane, okay? And we're just going to follow the one-way system round. There's 2 lanes, we're just keeping our lane, yeah? So that's it, just follow around. And then we're following round here, so we're not going left. See where that black car's going, that grey car? We're going to follow around, yeah? Okay, and then at this roundabout, we're going to go left. So at this point here, should we just hold back?
Yeah.
Or should we get past him? Let's get past him now, he's pulled in, yeah? So let's go left here. Quite a few people waiting to cross, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't mean we've got to stop, it just means we become aware, doesn't it? Yeah. And then once we get to say this point, we just carry on. We're going to go right now, so remember I'm helping you. Is it clear? Yeah, straight over. Okay, so you can turn off your signal now and we kind of restart again. So now we're going to go right at the roundabout, so I'm going to help you with the observation. You're not going to get so tight to the roundabout, yeah? So let's go right here. This is always quite a difficult one because they come round from there, do you see? Mm-hmm. And they put all these trees and stuff, which are lovely, but it hides everything. Okay. So I can see the cars there, so I would say got him, got the white one. I think we're getting near, aren't we, after that? Yeah, now let's go, yeah? So not so much steering, so keep the signal on, okay? So just in our lane, this is better, that's better, hold it there, the wheel there. Now as we come round, check our middle mirror, left mirror, yeah? It's clear, it's good, go, straight over, but let's accelerate and go. Do you see? So now you're moving away from the vehicles behind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to take the weight off here. So take the signal and we're just going to work together till we get that skill in.
Yeah.
So straight ahead here. So are we happy? Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's the position. The same thing here, just signal left, perfect, to come off. And stay in that lane because that's where the danger is, isn't it? Can you see? That's where the risk is. So this roundabout, we're going straight ahead. Okay, now at the next roundabout, this is the one again, we'll work together, we're going right, yeah? So let's have a look in our mirrors, is it clear? Yep. So you should use that space to accelerate in and away, all right, yeah? So remember, signal off, now we start our thing again. Mirror signal right, yeah? So let's work together. Last time was much better because you didn't get so near the roundabout, okay, yeah? So are we good? I think we're good, yeah? So let's not steer so much. Let's use that holding technique. Okay, let's check our middle mirror, left mirror. Let's be confident. Over to your left. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see how it works? There's nothing to be, you're doing the right thing, yeah? All right, so now I'm going to start to back off a bit, yeah?
Yes.
So we're going to have a go on the next few. If I need to come in, I'll help you.
Yes.
But let's try and get you to be doing it. Okay, yeah?
Okay.
This is all changed, isn't it?
Mm.
So we are going to be going right on this roundabout, but I'm not sure whether they've taken away them cones or have they. I can't even see. What do you reckon? Last time that lane was blocked, I don't know.
I don't think they could take it that fast.
I don't think so either. Yeah. Okay. So
And
it looks,
everybody's coming that way.
yeah. So it looks like the
They haven't taken
yeah,
it.
they haven't taken it. Yeah. So we can help this guy.
Yeah.
Just to hold back. You see, you don't want to flash him or anything. Just all you do is the signal we're giving is that just hold him back. Okay. Maybe they have taken him. What do you reckon? I don't know. No, I don't
They
think.
haven't.
I don't think.
They haven't. I can see the cones off.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. What's happened to that learner there? Oh, he's forced in. He's forced everybody in, hasn't he?
He's a colleague. That's why I gave him all the chance.
Right. So here we go. Yeah. So right. Yeah. It's a really good tip, right? Yeah. To look where you're going. Do you see?
Yeah.
So you know you're going down by the side of that pink, purple building, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you get it in your head before you go, then you'll know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay. Okay, so the next roundabout, we're going to have a go more now. Let's get into the right lane now, yeah? Why not? That's a nice use of mirrors. But you see your signal, we've only changed the lane, haven't we? Yeah, so let's have it off now. So we don't want to, we're not going anywhere. We're just not going into the bus lane or anything. Okay, so we agree you're going to have a go on your own on these ones, right? Yeah. Just the tips: don't steer so much, and be confident when you look in your mirror to give that signal left and come off in the left lane. If you've got space, accelerate into that space, because that's like your little safety one. But here you go. Okay, so
Yep.
you didn't come off. So, okay, it's no problem. Just stay where you are. Okay, so let's imagine we've just come on again. Okay, keep the signal right. Okay, so we've just come on. So do exactly what you was doing.
Yep.
Okay, you can just ease off the gas. So you got to think, where did that doubt come in? Because here you check your mirrors, you did that. Signal left, off. Can you see? Okay, can you see the doubt? Why you got to think to yourself, why did that doubt come in? Okay, so straight ahead here. Okay, straight ahead here. Okay, so straight ahead here, and then we're going to go right at the next roundabout, third exit, okay? So next roundabout, let's go right. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Okay, how about that? Got space to go into? So we're going to go right at this roundabout. Okay, that one's getting there, all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go round it one more time. Let's think about that other one. Why was that doubt? Why did that happen when you?
Because when I was going in, I thought we're going from next. We're exiting next to the shop.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
remember
So when
on
I
that.
came in, I didn't find it on the third.
Okay. So
Was
the one
the
that we
fourth.
wanted was the first exit. The next one was the fourth exit.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. So on that one, it was right, third exit. You could go right the fourth exit, but we're going right the third exit. So let's go right here. That's the biggest thing that fails people on tests, that you make a decision when you're actually on it. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
If you set up to go that one, just go that
Just
one.
go that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep calm. You can't fail for going the wrong way.
Yeah.
What about before the lorry? Can we go? Yeah, could have done that. Can we go now?
Yeah.
Remember, it only takes a second for us to get out, yeah? Okay, so that's correct lane, yeah? Then when you can get into your right lane, these lights have been green a long time, haven't they, yeah? Might change, might not. Okay, so right, so look at this board, yeah? We are heading M6 north. 1, 2, third exit. Can you see? Okay? So you get it in your head where you're going. It's alongside the Morrisons, isn't it? The Morrisons on the left, the cinema on the right. feel better on that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, yeah. So we'll leave that there for a second, and we're going to where we was going. All right, yeah. So what we're going to do at the moment is go straight, straight, straight. Not right at that big one, but straight. Okay, yeah. Okay, straight ahead at this roundabout here. And then we're going straight ahead this time at this roundabout. Okay, yeah. So you see the lights that are red in front, yeah? What's going to happen to those lights?
Turn green in a bit.
Turn green in a bit. So what we can do,
Slow down.
yeah, it's just ease back, isn't it, yeah?
That last roundabout, we had 3 lanes. The middle one set straight as well.
Yep.
So why did I take the far left?
Okay, so it's a good question. So the rule, if you look in the highway code, yeah, it says that we drive in the left. Okay, so wherever there's 2 lanes going in the same direction, okay,
Take the left.
then we take the left of the 2. Now this roundabout that we're coming up to is a very good explanation of why that happens, yeah. So bookmark that, and we'll come back to that just before we go on that roundabout. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, there's a set of traffic lights coming up, yeah?
Yeah.
And we are going to go to the right, yeah? So let's think about this lane change. You can see that white van coming up, yeah? And that car, but he's coming up quite big, isn't it, yeah? After him, I don't think there's much, yeah? So then you signal, give him a bit of room, accelerate into that gap, yeah? But maintaining that gap on that car, do you see, yeah? So let's go right here. So the mirrors are silently, that's right here, yeah? Are silently operating in the background, helping you make the decision when to go. Can you see? So that's why you never want to be changing lanes, signalling until you check those mirrors. You've got that information, and that's exactly what we did on that white van. We was monitoring, we could see him pushing up, and then we thought, yeah, there's our position, let's go. Okay, so we're going to turn right into here, follow this road round, heading up to those bigger roundabouts for the last bit. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go straight ahead at this roundabout. Okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then at this roundabout we're going to go left. So if you try and look as far down this road as possible, yeah? Can you see that black and white with a white ball on top? Can you see that? Big pole in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a bit tight there. Yeah, so I think I would have reduced a little bit more there, yeah? So that big pole, what it's trying to do is trying to bring you in to warning you where the zebra crossing is, yeah? That distance on that car, just want to come back to that in a minute, okay, yeah? But I want to get down here, I want to go over this and then talk about that. Quite a few things going on today, isn't there?
A bit nervous.
Is it me?
No, not at all. The exam is coming up. Just a bit nervous. And I'm used to Paul talking so much during my lesson. These days he's not. So I'm a bit nervous.
Okay, so let's go straight ahead here. Did you know it's a speed bump? How can you tell it's a speed bump? Normally I would say there's lots of white paint, but a lot of the occasions they are just kind of wiped off, yeah? But you can definitely see there that's risen, that's raised up. Okay. Okay, then I think we're going to pull up on the left, just here. I don't think it's yellow lines. I don't think. It's kind of a bit near the curb. Can you see? That's fine, yeah. Okay, so this bit now, right? Yeah, talking about. You asked the question. You said why. When there's two lanes going in the same direction, should I be in that left lane? Is that right? I think so anyway, yeah, wasn't it? Yeah?
Yes.
So let's have a look here, yeah? The reason why. And this is a lot to do with the roundabout that we're about to do now. Alright, yeah? So, in the highway code, it says we drive in the left. So what's this roundabout called? Port Hour roundabout, yeah? So, if you have a look here, okay. Okay, so this is coming from the other way, but it's similar to what we're doing now, right? Yeah. And what we're looking at here is risk. See that car here? He's turning right, yeah? So you see the lane that he's in? He's there, yeah? Okay. And then he signals down, and he's off. Let me see if I can try this one better. I think no, wrong one. Cancel that. It's It's right at the beginning. It started at a different place. Right, okay, so these guys are coming from here and they're going to turn right, yeah? So you see this guy here. See where he is, yeah? He's in that lane and he's there, and then he moves across into the left lane, right, yeah? Do you think that he is in a risky position? Forget that there's not many people on the roundabout. Do you think he's increased his risk? Okay, see here? He's in the right lane, yeah, do you see? And he's still in the right lane, yeah? And as he comes round, he's here. Hopefully he's checking his mirrors, and then he's coming from. So if you had to grade that on risk, 10 being really risky or 1 not risky at all, what would you say?
It is risky.
It's risky because where he is literally leaving a chance. I know it's an empty road, but if there was other vehicles here, then there's a lot of risk going on. He's got to be really good on his mirrors. He might have to change his speed, right? Yeah. So we kept the drone up there, and then we waited for someone to do it right, which, funny enough, turned out to be a white van. Okay. So here you go. See the white van? He's right. He's gone in the right lane, but can you see there? There's 2 lanes going right. So what he's done, he's stayed in the left of the 2. So can you see that has put him now on the outside of the roundabout? What would you say, less risk or more risk? Less risk, because anyone's going to get past him there, and it's unlikely they're going to get past him there. So that's one of the reasons why we drive
on the left.
In the left. Okay? So that is what you're going to do now, right? Yeah, but you'll be doing it from this way. So as you go right to go on the A500, you'll be in the right lane. This lane here will be like this. It will widen up into 2 lanes.
And we'll take the left.
And we just take the left of the 2, which then should bring us perfectly into the position to come off.
Yep.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's have a go, yeah? So, first roundabout coming up, we're going to go right M6. So these were the crossings that we kind of missed out, yeah? The only way we stop for these ones if there's people around there. So you should check your mirrors on the approach and think to yourself, is there anyone around? No. Don't worry, done. You see? Okay, so this is the roundabout coming up. It's called Port Hill Roundabout, right, yeah? And we are going right on this roundabout. Using that technique of left is best. Perfectly fine now. Get your mirror checks in. Mirror, there's your signal. I know there's a road there, but there's no one there, do you see? And this is the priority. It's actually a one-way street, yeah? Okay, so get your head straight into this. If you look over there, can you see? There's the right lane, but can you see it beginning to widen up already? Where that car is, that's where you want to be, really. Two lanes going right. We want to be in the left of the 2. This one, can you see? It's very easy when you're thinking right to be in that one. So stay in this one. So that left lane goes off. Now look at us. We've become the outer lane. Less risk.
Yep.
Okay, keep going. Don't worry about them. So anyone who needs to get past us, they're there. These are called deflection arrows. It's at places where you know you're going to get overtaken. He's backed off. Right, this is what they call a local lane. It runs along the A500, so it allows you to get your speed up. Go on, foot down. Okay, use your mirrors. Think about the size of the vehicle. Okay, so can you see he's gone over? Think about the distance in front, and then on you go. Don't mess around. Away you go. Okay, signals will not come off. So always realise that they just won't come off if you've put them off completely. Now, how much distance should we keep away from the vehicle in front? Do you remember?
2 chevrons.
2 seconds. Yeah, 2 second rule. How do we manage that? Measure that, should I say?
2 lampposts.
Okay, not so much 2 lampposts. You see him going past a solid lamppost now. You go only a full breaks a 2 second rule. Okay, it's a time distance. When it rains, that becomes 4 seconds. See the vehicles coming on? Easiest way to deal with that is just to subtly come slightly off your gas. Do you see? Yeah. If we've got the opportunity, we can get into the right. But in situations like this, you've got quite a lot of traffic. It's quite difficult sometimes to get over. So it's better to just ease off the gas, right? Yeah. But it does mean looking as far down the road as you can. So look right down there. Can you see any brake lights? Can you see anyone being a bit nervous? Because they obviously can see much further down the road than us. Right, yeah?
Yep.
So sometimes when you start seeing a lot of brake lights coming in, it's that time just to slightly ease off your gas. There was an accident on the M40 back in 1990 sometime. It was caused by a fog bank. Okay? And I think someone dropped a case off a car and they stopped the car, and the last person to hit the accident was 17 miles away when it first happened. Okay, and that was all caused by people driving too near and not looking in front, which is why we've got lots of safety stuff on motorways now, signs, average speeds and all of that kind of malarkey. Can you see the brake lights down there? You can see them getting a bit nervous. So for us, we just slightly ease off. We're in control. You see that lorry coming there? So it's difficult to get over. So all we do is kind of just keep going, and he's going to find his slot. We don't have to do anything. Do you see? It's simple for us, yeah? Sometimes you've got a vehicle here, and if you've got space in front, that's the time to change it and accelerate. Other times, easing off. If you get the opportunity, get over. This sign here, so we're on, what's the speed limit on this road at the moment?
40.
50, yeah? But it's
50, it's going to be
it's telling
40.
you 40, but it's not 40. It's not, where the whole road's not going to 40. It's just the bend, right, yeah? And that's because the bend has gone past a certain angle on the software system they use. So if it goes sharper than a certain angle, they lower the speed to 40. So I look at that as just to beware, just slightly off the gas, yeah? Because obviously that main road is 50. People get confused, they just jump on the brakes. Okay, so think distance. So we've got 2 seconds. It looks like we're getting a little bit near. It's traffic. So we're going to be coming down to Hanford Roundabout, right? Yeah. So I'm going to hand you Hanford Roundabout to try on your own, right? Yeah. And we'll be going right at Hanford Roundabout. But what I want you to do is keep thinking about that left is best, right? Yeah. So if you don't see any arrows telling you to go right, then stay in the best lane. Do you see? Right, yeah? So try and logically work it out, even if it feels a little bit like, oh, that doesn't feel right. Right, yeah?
So we're going right on Hanley?
No, we're going to keep on going all the way down,
Yeah.
and we're going to go to Hanford Roundabout.
Hanford, sorry.
You know the one that's at the bottom
Yeah,
of where
I
you
know
live? Yeah.
Right? Go where?
Yeah, we're going to go right, heading
right
up,
on Hanford.
back up to McDonald's and what have you, yeah?
Yeah.
So did that roundabout, that Paul Hill roundabout, did it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay?
It did.
Because it was just that bit when you looked like you was going to try and get in the right one, which is really common, because you hear the instruction, go right at the roundabout, and you want to be in the right. You remember like that Kiel roundabout?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we realised that we were coming off, so we should have been in the left lane. Okay, so this is the big possibility for test, to bring you out, bring you back down this way, and then go right at Hanford Roundabout, back towards the test centre, which is very close to your house. Again, here, one of these things, just to look out here, yeah, this is a slip road trying to come on, you can see there's nobody there, so we're in a good place. So if he breaks your 2-second rule, just ease off. That's what happens, it's no problem. We're coming into a section now of what they call average speed cameras. Do you know how they work?
Nope.
So a normal speed camera will flash you at a certain point, and then you get a ticket if you're breaking the speed limit, right? Yeah. So that sometimes causes people to go really quick and then slow down at the camera, right? Yeah, which is potentially dangerous, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Average speed cameras record you over a distance. So for it, say from here to the roundabout, it would take, driving at 50, so many seconds to do it. If you get there quicker than that, they know you're speeding. These are probably your most effective speed cameras. I think they're the only speed cameras that really work, because it just, nobody speeds. Okay, so we're going to move into your left lane when we can, yeah? So take your time, okay? Keep going. And you can see, can't you, using these mirrors, give a signal. Don't go straight over, keep going for a bit, can you see? And have a look. Size of the vehicle looks good.
Yep.
Go, accelerate into that gap, can you see? Don't break the 2-second rule, but use that speed. Okay, so I'm going to tell you now, we are going right at this roundabout, yeah? Trent Vale, Newcastle, right, yeah? Try and think about left is best and go for it, alright, yeah? Okay. Left is best, think. You were going to go into that lane, wasn't you?
Because we're going right.
Yeah,
on
but
the
left is
roundabout.
best, because both of these road markings say straight. There's nothing about right, yeah? So I would keep tight to the white line, can you see? Okay, still, nothing is saying right, is it, yeah? They're both saying straight, so we stay in the left of the two, going straight. Once you come round, can you now see they're both saying right? So we stay in the left of the two, way over on the left, more, can you see? And now we're in this lane. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay? So we've cut down the risk there, haven't we, yeah? They've done these road markings actually.
Yeah.
And that, to answer your question, you know, you asked earlier about
Both go in the same direction.
Yeah.
Which one to take?
yeah, it's going to be the left in most cases unless you're overtaking, yeah? That was lovely mirror checks. I'm really aware of that bus because you could see that one person waiting to get on. Perfect. But really, now left is best. Do you see? So once you've done what you needed to do in the right,
Come back.
back in, yeah? Now there's something here called undertaking, right? Yeah,
can't take
we can now because they're turning right. Do you see? Yeah, but undertaking is going past someone on the left lane. Oh, slow you down there a bit. I had to brake you, but you see that speed camera. So we don't go past these guys. We hold back. Just going to talk about that when we get back, all right? Yeah. Now, remember, I don't like to say this normally, but that guy's always parked there. She's always in that orange car. I think it's only the Saturday when I was down on the Saturday and I was really surprised he wasn't in. Oh my God, no, he's always in. There you go. Oh no, he's out. Sugar. That fear, oh God, I can't use him anymore.
Do you have the same time tomorrow?
I'll have a look, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've got a test in the morning, but
Yeah, alright.
I'll try it.
And the day after?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, yeah?
Yeah,
Are you,
thank
what time do you start work later?
No, I'm off these days, but we're going out.
Okay. Then you want to go right at these lights. That's a bit sharp. We just start braking earlier. Okay, and then just pull up on your left. I think if you do it just in front of this car, yeah, that should be right. I'm just thinking actually, yeah, it should be right. Just hopefully it'll be right. I think that might be a bit tight, but we'll see for a second, yeah. Okay, so I had this plan today to cover the Port Hill roundabout more, right? Yeah, but what happened was obviously we had that mistake on there on the bigger roundabout, right? Yeah. So what we need to do is get back and concentrate. But by the end of the lesson, did you feel like you understood them
Definitely.
roundabouts more?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So did we move forward a little bit on that roundabout?
Yeah.
So what I want to do next lesson, if I'll have to try and look and text you later if I've got that time for tomorrow,
please.
right? But I want to try and go back on them roundabouts straight away. But to help you, I'm going to send you the lesson.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to take me probably by tonight. I'll send you the link to the lesson so you can watch it, so you can learn off of that.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Then the second bot was right, yeah. That zebra crossing. And so zebra crossings are areas where pedestrians have right of way, especially that. Now I know you was a bit shocked by what happened on that first roundabout,
yeah.
But you've got to be really aware. See the zebra crossing and it's a van here. I thought it might be. Let me just move us back a second, yeah. Don't think he's going to get through there. Yeah, back a little bit here. Oh God, mate. I think he thinks we're parked. Yeah, that's good. God. It's so tight around here, isn't it? Yeah, so on that one, the zebra crossing, yeah? But then when we went on to Port Hill roundabout, you did seem slightly like you was going to go into the right. But I think when I send you the video, if you just watch the lesson, then hopefully
yep.
that will help you, right?
Yes,
For
please.
tomorrow, yeah?
Yep.
But I'll try and sort out tomorrow and we'll go from there, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Tomorrow and the day after, if you
Yeah,
don't mind.
yep.
Thank you very
I'll try and
much.
sort it.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
good, thank you. Bye. See ya. Jump in, Ben. What do you think, Ben? I knew that'd be more beneficial for you.
I won't give you vintage now.
What?
How many hours is she at?
Quite a few. She's got a bit nervous with you.
Do you reckon that's what it was, yeah?
Yeah, she's got a bit nervous. And she's not going for a test.
No.
12th of November, unless I don't think I can get the hours in because of her work. So yeah, did you see anything that helped you there?
So, yeah, like I say, I mean, I can see where you don't ask tons of questions. It's
No,
not like
you don't have to
you're
ask
asking a
tons of
question
questions.
on every single
No,
road.
but you let her do it, but you're kind of asking her stuff.
Yeah, just
Right, yeah?
try and get
But then,
correct
because I wanted that, I thought I want something to go wrong,
yeah, so you could work on it.
and then it did go wrong.
Yeah.
Quite dramatically. In fact, that quite surprised me because we've done that before, that roundabout.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So what it is, what I was trying to show you was, and I'll put that onto things so you can watch it. Right, yeah. Because I couldn't get everything in. Because if you look in the back, there was other mistakes that she was making.
The
Right,
mirror
yeah?
checks.
The mirror checks were
Miles
falling
off.
down,
Yeah.
but